All the impressive fist work has earned you an extra 0.5 inches from Mr. Nook. Ew! It's described as fuzzy. The thing that is in Megamind's mouth, it's fuzzy. So he eats the poo and then... Hello, we are back for more Tom Nook fanfic, just what you wanted. I know you've been thirsty. I've come here with a big bottle of water. You are welcome. Yes, this is a terrible cobweb. It was £1. These spiders worked very hard for it. If you're judging, that's kind of disgusting of you. Okay, so this first one was written by Timmy Nook himself about his own uncle. So we're starting off strong. And it's a simple Tom Nook X reader lemon. If you don't know what a lemon is, I don't want to be the one to tell you. So we all know how this goes. We're stressing about our debt. You're pissed off that everyone else is enjoying their life except you. So apparently you're literally just pacing around your house and you tap your chin with your hand nub. What is the hand nub? Is it this? I could Google it, but I'm imagining this. So are you going like this? So after 8 hours of literally just thinking about solving this issue, it's 4 a.m. You're like, you know what? I know how to end this. And you're pissed. You've got a lot of anger in you. You put your phone in your invisible butt pocket. Weird detail. I'll take it. And you pull out a sharpened axe. This is not heading in the direction you thought. You gripped the handle tightly between your hand balls. Huh? Do we have balls for hands? What do hands look like in Animal Crossing? Maybe it is a ball. So you basically just enter the resident services tent. So this person is broke. They've not even got a building for resident services. Tom Nook is a bit startled. He's like, oh, hello. And then starts clapping his titties as you walk in, as if he knew you were coming. And he assumes automatically that you have arrived to negotiate your loan payment. So we're like, yeah, about that. Grab our axe to take a swing. Except you forgot, you amateur. You cannot take out your items indoors, so your plans failed. Tom is looking at you like, okay, you absolute weirdo, what's up? Because you're just swinging in the air. However, you decide today is a day that I'm going to be very honest. So you tell Tom, I came here to kill you, so I don't have to pay my debt. But actually, I think I'll seduce you. And he says, yeah, that checks out. That fits very much in line with your character, so he doesn't question it. He's like, yeah, makes sense, fair. Okay, this is the strangest one I've read so far. Why? It really acknowledges that he's an animal. Apparently you get close to him and you notice he doesn't have a mouth, so you're like, okay, I can't kiss him then. So you're just like, whoop, let's take our clothes off. But you are stuck in a white tank top and shorts. You try and get it off, it's glued. There's no chance. Nook's just watching you and he just shakes his head. He's just like a disapproving dad. But he's letting you do your thing. However, after literally minutes, so bear in mind, okay, this is seconds, like trying to rip your clothes. This story said minutes. This video has been minutes. So imagine so far, this whole video, I've been trying to rip my clothes and Tom Nook is just staring at me, shaking his head. That's what this story is doing. But we finally succeeded in half into the recycling bin because the world needs some love. Earth, Mother Earth. You unzip his shorts and it reveals a solid 2 inches. I'm not making this up. And we're impressed that we just stare for a solid minute. Again, I want you to think about a minute. Go do a plank for a minute and really experience the length of time that a minute is. That's how long you are just staring at those 2 inches. So after a minute, Tom Nook hits us with this sentence. Oh yes, I've been divorced for many years. I could really use this. He says it with a bit of excitement. Of course. I mean, we've just ripped our Animal Crossing underwear in half. We now face another difficulty. Remember, we do not have fingers. We have balls. So apparently we just go and slap it back and forth with our hand knobs. And our fists are called talented. And he says, whoa, you know what you're doing. All the impressive fist work has earned you an extra 0.5 inches from Mr. Nook. We say, do it, Daddy-o, and boom, bent over a workbench. Very dangerous. Don't do it. There is very sharp objects on there. Not even for Tom, please. I would also like to clarify, this is supposed to be a nice smut, okay? But he barely makes it inside you, and that is something that is clarified in this story. So I have to clarify it to you too. I also want to read the end of this encounter. His pee-pee exploded. Anyways, he reduces the fine. Only to 97,000 bells. I was about to say, why did we do all that? We still owe almost 100k, but apparently as soon as he says that, we grab the hammer off the workbench. I told you, I said, I gave a warning about the workbench. Tom didn't listen. Don't be like Tom. So this is Tom Nook X Reader, Not Safe for Work by Say Roxa. So we're on the island, but we are not necessarily a resident. We are a trader, a mushroom trader. Not that kind of mushrooms. We are collecting mushrooms for merchandise. Mushrooms have hired us to design merch for them, and we are doing our job. So because we've been walking for so long, Isabel is very kind and she says, come into the town hall for a while. I'm leaving. Because they were invited to another island. Random, but okay, we'll take it. So we enter after everyone's left and see something we never expected. Now, I thought this story was special because of the language used. That is why I picked it for us, for our time together. So what do we see? Tom is moving his hand in an up and down motion. I think we understand, right? We scream and we like, Tom! And we cover our eyes. We don't want to see that. He quickly stands up in a panic and he's trying to explain what he's just been doing. He's like, Apparently he yells this. How can you stutter and yell? And then he just comes closer and grabs you into a hug, which would disturb me. Our cheeks set on fire. We're like, Tom. He says, I want you. We say, okay. And we get to our knees because I don't know. Okay, I don't know. And this is where the fantastic language starts. So his thing in question that is about to be explored is called a needle. And the needle is placed in the mouth. Something else is referred to as a milker. He then takes the third leg out of one hole and into the other. He kisses our honeypot. I don't even know what that is. You've lost me there now. It's then called a pencil. So we've had needle and we've had pencil. I feel like needle is a bit more creative. I mean, I don't need to explain what's going on. It's a standard ordeal. I'm more interested by the fact his thing's now been called a lunchbox. Why is it a lunchbox? The shape's wrong. But anyways, it ends with a loving kiss and you both start to clean up. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous story. This is the spice that we needed. What else can you ask for? I know what else you could ask for. Megamind x Tom Nook. Who's the target audience? Megamind is such an underrated movie though. But yeah, this is by Krusty Fell Off. This story is terrifyingly crusty. But I have to know, how is this going to work out? Is Megamind's head involved? His big head? So apparently Megamind has decided to move into the Animal Crossing village because his girlfriend Roxanne cheated on him with Mr. Krabs. So understandably, he wants to move. But he did get turned on by Mr. Krabs. So he got cheated on, but he was like, you know what, fair. I kind of fancy him too, but I'm going to let you guys be and I need to start a new life. He purchases a house, goes into debt, asks Tom to get a discount. Tom says there's only one way and his lunchbox is out. This story is not so subtle in the description of the needle. It's humongous and it's a-hole ripping. Monster. Megamind is so impressed. His jaw drops. But Tom is a consent king and he says, are you up for it though? Megamind's like, oh, yeah. And he collapses onto his knees. Ew! It's described as fuzzy. The thing that is in Megamind's mouth, it's fuzzy. I'm gonna vom. Mr. Nook shows no sympathy. At least a commonality between all of these stories. I'm skipping all of this. This is insane. Yeah, I can't read it. Blue. Oh my gosh, I forgot Megamind's blue. He tells Megamind to turn around and bend over. I'm trying my best here. He grabs his Megamind's plump blue ass cheeks. I mean, we can't deny that, but ew. He's eating the poo. Tom is. So he eats the poo and then the needle. I'm gonna be calling it that from now on. Oh god, whilst this is happening, Megamind decides to twirl his hair. But remember, he's bald. Put 2 and 2 together. Oh no. So I was talking about the language in the other story. I cannot believe what I've just read. I've never heard it described this way. Baby gravy. That is what's spilling out of Megamind right now. Baby gravy. I'm gonna repeat it again. I want that to sink in for a second. They finish off and Tom Nook just gives him 100 bells off. For God's sake. Why do I do this? I swear this is not my thing. I can't stop. I need to find weirder things. I feel like once you go in, you can't go back out. I have to keep digging. But who's the worst of 2 evils, okay? Me or the people writing this? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Do I hope you enjoyed? I hope you hate watch. Thank you for going through this with me. I appreciate you. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Which story was your favourite? Let's have a intelligent literary discussion about this. If you enjoyed, subscribe because I promise to traumatize you more. So come join the ride. I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll be seeing you later. Bye.